Can you imagine driving a Tesla for less than what the average mid-range gas car costs in the market today? That day has finally arrived. Tesla has introduced their new model, which is going to redefine the car market with its affordable price. Say hello to the Tesla Model 2, the car that will change the rules when it comes to EVs. For as long as we can remember, Tesla has been the brand associated with innovation, sophistication, and yes, we must admit, a price tag that made many of us admire it from afar. The Model S, Model X, and even Model 3 as an electric car place Tesla as a company at the top of this field, yet with higher-end price tags. But the Model 2 is quite the opposite. This is not just another Tesla, this is a car created to appeal to common folks out there. For as low as $17,500, this car ushers in the age of electric cars for millions who never imagined they could own one. And that's just the starting price, so when you factor in federal tax credits and state incentives, it will further pull down the cost of a Tesla Model 2. In some states, others have projected that the price might even fall to $15,000 before the end of the year, which would be absolutely stunning. However, this move made by Tesla is not a simple matter of dropping prices, it is about sticking to the company's goal of depowering the global shift to sustainable energy. Now let us turn to the main aspect, which is located at the core of the Model 2, the battery technology of Tesla. The electric vehicle comes with Tesla's lithium iron phosphate battery, which costs less and is more long-lasting than their nickel cobalt aluminum batteries. This directly means you can get up to 300 miles of range on a single charge. Good stuff, especially when you're getting to work, shopping for groceries, and still have enough charge in the battery to head out for a weekend drive. Tesla has also indicated that they could take this range even further with future updates. There has been much gossip about the Model 2, which can in the future potentially deliver up to 440 miles on a single charge with the help of further software tweaks and potentially additional hardware advancements. Indeed, for a vehicle that costs less than $20,000, such a transition signifies an era of technological revolution. For several years now, the biggest question that has haunted everyone planning to buy an EV has always been the charging time. This means that nobody would wish to stay around for hours waiting for his or her car to get charged, especially when the day is busy. Companies such as Tesla fully appreciate this inconvenience and have come up with ways of dealing with it. The Model 2 is future-proof when it comes to charging, as it supports Tesla's Supercharger V4 network, which is the newest and said to be the fastest charging system of the company at present. In the base Supercharger V4, the Model 2 needs 15 to 20 minutes to charge from nearly empty to 80% full. It's like a time for a cup of coffee or when one gets a call to stop briefly and then continue driving. Depending on the price range of targeted cars, such a capability of rapid charging is just simply outstanding. A Level 2 self-driving system is installed in the Model 2 as one of the next-level features for driving with comfort. This means the car can manage highway handling without much interference from the driver, and this includes aspects like acceleration, switching lanes, and even getting off ramps. This may not be total self-driving, but it is the closest that the company has been to it. Despite the fact that it is a car that costs less than $20,000, the ability to drive it at such a degree of autonomy speaks volumes of the company and its desire to create safer vehicles. But that's not all. This is why the Model 2 is also ready to receive over-the-air updates, just like all the expensive models. What this means is that your car will continue to grow over time through regular software updates, and this may range from simple things like battery optimization to more complex aspects such as improved self-driving features. The first thing you will feel when you are driving the car is the instant torque that EV drivers love so much. When you press down on the pedal, it moves, and the feeling of controlling is so satisfying one could get hooked. Wherever you are on the highway or city road, the Model 2 provides an excellent and convenient driving feel. Since the batteries are located beneath the floor, they are able to reduce the overall weight of the automobile, adding to the stability of the car. This is a common design to all Tesla vehicles, and it's no different in the Model 2. As soon as you get inside the Model 2, the company's dedication to the minimalism of the design is apparent. The surroundings are tidy and contemporary, and can be described as minimalist as there are no extras in terms of the furniture. But minimalist doesn't mean basic. The Model 2 is luxurious and has a spacious cabin with high-end fabrics and materials on the interior, while the center console uses a touchscreen that controls all aspects from navigation to climate control. As you can see, even at this price point, Tesla hasn't skimped on the details. However, the Tesla 2 not only holds the prospect of price, features, and performance, but it also holds the dream of millions being able to create a change for the better. While many people could formerly drive around in their proud gas-guzzling vehicles and rejoice in their ability to afford it, the experience of finally being able to afford a Model 2 means you're no longer condoning the slow destruction of the planet. The Model 2 is poised to have dramatic cuts in global CO2 emissions, assuming that it convinces only a few bulk customers to make the switch from their monstrous trucks. Just think of the possibility that millions will swap their old high-emission cars for this affordable Tesla. It could mean a staggering cut in emissions, which not only benefits Tesla, but the world as a whole. Not only consumers, but the whole automobile industry has been rocked by the Model 2. Tesla is challenging its competitors to try to come nearer to them in price, quality, and the introduction of new features. In this sense, the Model 2 can be seen to redefine or at least augment what it means to have an affordable EV. Other automobile manufacturers, both traditional and electrical, have started strategizing in another way. Will they be able to compete with Tesla on this new ground that they are opening themselves? The Model 2 proves that it's possible to offer a high-quality, feature-rich electric vehicle at a price point accessible to the masses. This implies that the number of persons who require fossil fuels to power their vehicles will progressively reduce as the consumers of electric cars increase, hence a healthy environment. The Model 2 could be the reality that shifts the public's perception from occasional use of an electric vehicle to regular use. It's a glimpse into a future where owning a gas-powered car is like owning a relic from a bygone era. All in all, the Tesla Model 2 is not only an automobile, but it is a revolution on wheels. It is by far Tesla's most audacious move yet, which makes us one step closer to the future that electric cars are in the norm, not the exception. The Model 2 is already expected to be a revolution for Tesla, or even for the entire industry to think about transportation in the future. Model 2 delivers renewable and high-performance electric cars for many while disrupting the status quo. What Tesla is doing with the Model 2 is not just laying down the mark, it is writing the history of the new transportation age.